Hey guys, Coach Will coming back at you. We got a really good video here. I want to talk about doing former member winter reactivation. So Calder here asked a really good questions here in the BigLittleGyms.com pro group about doing a member reactivation campaign, right? So basically making an offer to people who are former members of the gym and offering them some sort of like discount offer or something like that to get them to come back at the end of the year, right? I like this kind of offer. I'm not a big fan of discount offers necessarily. But if there were a time of the year where you could leverage something like that, December is not bad because it's kind of like it's one of those months where it's like if you ask the gym owner like, hey, if you could bring 30 people into your gym in December, like would you be okay with like giving it to them at a discount or for free to get a head start on the new year? Most gym owners would take that. It's the one time of the year where like, yeah, this is that time of the year where like I would probably come to the other side of that because it's one of those months that's generally not it's usually the most down month of the year for most gyms is December. That's kind of like the bottom of the trough of the winter curve, because people are traveling. You have back-to-back holidays with Thanksgiving and Christmas and other seasonal holidays depending on what part of the world you're in. And that's something that a lot of gym owners would probably be okay with getting some bodies in the door starting the new year. And I'll also say that like people that join your gym during this season tend to, when New Year rolls over, just kind of like stay with it, right? Like someone who's willing to join a gym this time of the year or come back to your gym this time of the year is likely to just kind of stick with it, right? So how do you do a winter reactivation campaign, right? And I got some really good ideas here. And Calder shared his, and I'm going to give my perspective on his idea here. This is a gym owner. He shared this, and he's asking for a perspective here in the group. And then I had some thoughts afterwards on a deal that I think would be a great offer, right? So he said, just wondering if anybody is planning to send an email to former members to the gym offering them a deal to return to the gym. I was thinking of offering them a 50% off their first month membership. Here's what I came up with. Warm up your winter with an exclusive offer at gym name. First off, that headline is pretty cool. It's a little kitschy. This is something that ChatGPT would type, right? Like ChatGPT won't get edgy, so it'll try to get like cute. And it'll say things like warm up your winter with an exclusive offer. That sounds like every other headline you're going to see in your inbox for every other winter deal. It's going to get lost real quick, right? So I definitely, would say get a little edgier with it. You want people to click, right? So, and in gymnetics, you can definitely, with your output their name in the headline, right? Call out their first name, and you could do that with a bulk email blast in gymnetics. And this is the text copy that ChatGPT came up with for him. As the winter chill sets in, we at Gym Name are turning up the heat and want you to be a part of it. We are missing your energy in our community. It's a perfect time to jump back into action. Exclusive winter comeback offer, reignite your fitness with us. I actually don't mind this copy. This is actually not so bad. I've used ChatGPT for a lot of copywriting. Sometimes I struggle with it, and what I mean I struggle with it is I don't like what it comes up with no matter what I feed it. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. This is one of the situations where it's pretty good. It really depends on how you prompt it, right? And he says, this is our special way of saying welcome back to the community. Why return? And then he's kind of giving, community spirit, state-of-the-art facilities, personalized coaching, and diverse workouts. The appeal there is okay, right? That's pretty good. How to redeem this offer? Reply to this email. Okay, I like the clear instructions. This is really good. This is what I do like about this. Is in whatever you decide to send out to people, having a very clear set of instructions on what to do next, right? 1, 2, 3. 3 steps. Perfect. How to redeem this offer? Reply to this email and give us a call. I would say reply to this email with a specific keyword. Like reply to this email with come back. And we'll reach out and send you the deal, right? And that's actually a good way to get engagement is instead of even telling them what the offer is, you could say you have a really good offer and require engagement for them to get back to them. And then what I would do is I wouldn't even email them back when they reply. I would just call them, right? That just works a lot better. And then 2, schedule a visit to discuss your fitness goals. I would just say call and book them yourself. As the person doing the follow-up in the appointment setting, you could do that, but like requiring people to go through steps creates friction and they're less likely to do it if they're not thinking about this right now, right? Like you're reaching out to them to invite them back to the gym. Don't make them have to do work, right? Make it like so easy. Okay, like reply back. And then so I might make it number 1, reply to this email with come back. And we'll send you over the details on the offer, right? Like make them do something in exchange for the offer, right? Number 2, our team will reach out to you to schedule your first session back. And number 3, we'll set you up with a recurring membership and get your first month at whatever price, right? Okay, hurry, this offer expires. I like having some urgency in there and some scarcity. We're only doing this now, um, especially if it's genuine and you only are doing this now. And say that, right? Like, we're only doing this now. This is the time of the month where we love to have your business back. We don't normally do this. We're doing this now. It expires when, right? Very clear versus saying offer expires soon. People don't believe it when you say offer expires soon, right? It's soon, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. Be specific, given a specific date. I've proven that in a lot of ads I've run, is that when we run ads with specific start dates for specific offers, they do a lot better than when you run ads where you're not being specific, where you're just saying like, oh, we're only taking 6 spots and offer expires soon. Like, people don't sign up for that stuff. When you say it starts on this specific date, we'll have so many spots, people tend to take action. They take it a lot more serious, right? They're convicted, right? The rest of this is just signing off on the email. Not bad. I don't mind this. I like the specific instructions. Now, offer-wise, one of the offers I really, really like that you guys can go ahead and run for a winner reactivation offer is what I call a final 30 offer. And we used to do this as an internal membership retention play, but also we would invite former members down to participate in it in the days leading up to December, right? So final 30, we'd run it as a member, like it's the last 30 days of the year, right? Like that's what we would call it. Even though there's 31 days in December, we just called it final 30. And we had a set of things to accomplish in that 30 days. One of those things were attend a certain number of classes during the month of December, right? And we would say if you attended 15 classes during the month of December, or a minimum of 12 classes a month of December, you checked you got points for that. If you made a social media post and left a review on Google, you got points for each of those things. If you we would have some sort of like other like weekly micro challenges during it. If you complete each weekly micro challenge or mini challenge, you got points for each of those, right? So like week 1 we do row 10,000 meters. Week 2 we do bike 100 calories. We do week 3 do 100 burpees. Week 4 do 100 pull-ups, right? Like, and you just do these little micro challenges. They're just extra things for them to go work on in the gym. Things that everybody can do though, right? Like pull-ups might not be a good one because I guess you could do 100 pull-ups banded or assisted if they wanted to, with some assistance. As long as they got them done, that totally is fine, right? They got the points for that, right? And the goal was to create things that made them attend every week so they get the points. And if they got over a certain amount of points, they won the free coffee mug that we gave them, right? Or a free shirt. You could do a free shirt, free coffee mug. Didn't matter. Something that's like nominally a low cost, but getting these people to show up is going to reduce your churn during this month. Now, what we would do is in the a week leading up to December is we would send out an email like this one, inviting them down to participate in it for free, right? Or we would say it's only $50 to participate in it, and if you complete it, you get your $50 towards your membership in January, right? So I like this kind of offer where it's like an earn it, burn it, and earn it type of model, where like you do have them say it's only $50 to do this. And if you complete the final 30, if you do all the challenges or do all the points, get all the points, complete all of the final 30, you get it as a credit towards January, right? So now you got someone committed to January, right? Like, and you're not having to give any money back out of your pocket, and it's just a really, really good way. It kind of is like a form of reciprocity, right? It's a you give, we give kind of situation where like if they give the effort, they earn it, and people love to earn a discount, right? People don't really, honestly, most people like that will take advantage of discounts if they're the type that are going to do it aren't usually the people that want to pay full price for stuff, if I'm honest, right? So like, what's another way you can do a discount offer that someone can earn it by giving value, right? And if there's a things that they have to complete to earn it, they will often do it because there's reciprocity there, and they're like, oh, I'm doing the work to earn this, right? So like, I really like that type of offer and that type of structure, right? So I like the outreach, I like the email. I would go for more of that kind of offer versus just, hey, 50% off, right? Because honestly, like, if they're looking for a cheap gym membership, it's not like they can't go to like the big box gym and get like a $39 membership there, right? At a CrossFit gym or a boutique fitness gym or a martial arts gym or something like that, where it's more boutique, more higher end, it's more, coaching, programming, higher end offering, $150, $200, $250 a month. Even half off of it is still not as cheap as the cheapest gym in town. So like, you're not going to appeal that many people. You might get one or two people, but in my opinion, it's not the best way to do a comeback offer. In my opinion, the best way to get someone on a comeback offer is offer them something that they can earn, right? Only $50 and you can get it for free. Here's how, right? And you break that down. And then invite them down and be like, yeah, we'd love to have you do it. It starts on next day. If you want this, type come back, right? that type of offer does really, really well. So that's just my thoughts for today on this video here, guys. Just wanted to give some insight on an offer that you can run as a back to school. You can also do this as a first 30 as well. You can do this for January as well, just so you know. This is something you can do for the new year to invite members back for the new year. Say, hey, we're doing our first 30 challenge. So those that don't do final 30, you could do first 30, or you could do both, right? You could say, hey guys, those that you missed final 30, we're doing it for first 30 for January. And if during January, if you complete this, you get it for free. If you want to know how you can get it for free, type come back below. And then you have their interest, right? When they say come back below, that's when you reply back, and you could have this email pre-typed of here's what it's going to be, right? Or I would actually just call them, because if you get them on the phone and you call them and talk to them and say, hey, when you want to come down, get them in the door to have this conversation. I'm not a big fan of like laying out your pricing discount in an email and asking them to make a decision then. I'm a big fan of get them in the door and have them make the decision then, because they're going to say yes 95% of the time, like most people do that are standing in front of you in your door, right? Your goal is always appointment bookings for people in the door, not to try to sell stuff this way, right? And a lot of gym owners hope that they could do it this way because it's cutting a corner, right? Oh, I don't need to get them in the door. I don't need to go through a sales process. It's like, well, it's also not going to work, right? So do it the right way, right? Okay, so this is my thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you found this video valuable, click the like button, comment below, tell me it was awesome, give me a thumbs up, click the notification bell if you're watching this on YouTube or one of the other platforms where we publish this, and click the subscribe button for more content just like this. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.